Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 7. So I am here in Coastal and now I'm going to be heading to Engao for the pilot fire, I believe they called it. Let's see if my party member has anything to say. If she left behind a message, I'm sure Nice must be okay. More importantly, we've got to concentrate right now on bringing back the pilot fire. Yep, pilot fire. Okay. So I'm going to travel to Engao in the past, and that requires me to go to the fire room. So it's been a little while since I've gone to the fire room. Thankfully, I just pulled out the little guidebook that I have that shows you which one it is, because I wasn't entirely sure which one it is. It's like the very first page in the official guidebook thingy. It's pretty neat that they did that. Anyways, I'm not sure which direction you have to go in. What I do know is I don't need to fight any of these things. In fact, to make this easier on myself, I'm going to use Repel. The hint of monsters has disappeared, so as long as Repel lasts, I shouldn't get into any fights. In theory. Well, so far it seems to be working. Okay, so the pilot fire is a flame, right? So what's the problem? There are flames everywhere. Master Hero, might not the pilot fire be around here? So where can we get the pilot fire? Let's talk to the chief, who should be somewhere in this crazy place. There he is. Oh, great god of flame, please protect my dear wife. Oh, if it isn't Hero. You've come back. I'm glad to see you're doing well, but did you have some business for me? Yes. I see. You need a pilot fire, do you? The pilot fire is the treasure of our village. We can't just give it away. We give the King of Coastal's letter to the village elder, yes. Hero gave King Coastal letter to the village elder. What's this? I see. Alright. We will assist you to the best of our abilities. The flame in the room below is the pilot fire. Please speak with the person there. How are we going to carry the flame? With our hands and a torch. Now that we have the elder's permission, let's hurry and go to the pilot fire. So you mentioned his wife. I think that maybe this lady was, he was like talking about protecting her. Cough, cough, she must be sick. The elder's wife's illness isn't getting any better. We're all worried for her. She's getting on in years, after all. Huh. What? You want this? You've received permission from the elder? Well, alright. I'll just use the empty bottle here to store it. An empty bottle? What, are they taking the... what? We can carry it in a bottle so it won't go out? We did it, Hero. Now let's hurry to the coastal. It reminds me of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, where Link could bottle fire. It's kind of funny. Now let's go all the way back to the Great Lighthouse. Well, actually, wait. I should probably go talk to the King of Coastal first, just to make sure that there isn't like any kind of thing that needs to be triggered first. You never know in this game. A lot of random little cutscenes can be triggered, or need to be triggered in order to be able to do stuff. It can be kind of annoying, but sometimes things are very straightforward too, so. Part of the problem is I don't remember very much about what I'm supposed to do at this point in the game. Repel is no longer effective. Well, that's not surprising. So let's head straight to the king now. It should just be straight up here. Oh, come on, man. Stupid NPC blocking me. Show it to the chief of Engao, and he should give you the PilotFire. I'm sure you're powerful enough to make it there. In the meantime, we must work fast to find enemies. Okay, never mind. I wonder why they don't show him the PilotFire bottle thing. Whatever. It is called the PilotFire in the bag, right? Let's see. Yeah, use as needed. A flame given by the gods. I wonder if you can use it in battle. That'd be funny. Okay, let's decimate these guys. Shouldn't take too long to get rid of them. I'm gonna probably use Tiptoe to reduce the encounter rate. Because Tiptoe is different from Repel. Melvin learned Scapegoat. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, let's see. Melvin is now a level 1 paladin, so he's going to start learning paladin abilities. Which is cool, obviously. Let's use Tiptoe, and hopefully that'll reduce some of the fights that I get into on in this crazy place. There it is. Okay, where is it? Okay, it's up here. Way they designed this, man. Some of these dungeons make no sense. It's like they never intended for people to actually be walking through them. The sign of the way they used to design dungeons in games. It's one of the few things that I think that they actually didn't do a good job on for most of the older ones. They used to make them more like labyrinths as opposed to places that people would actually go through. As a tamer, Hero became a ranch hand and learned sleep air. Huh. I'm not too worried about that. May as well use Tiptoe again. Now I know that there are some points where I have to worry about the about falling through the floor or whatever, but I'm not too worried about that. Ah, crap. Yeah, this room I don't think you can actually get into a fight, so I'll be okay. Although I hate the placement of these platforms. Oh, I could have probably... Yep. I could have I was gonna say I could have probably gotten that onto the end over here, but with that second platform, but obviously I didn't. Because I wasn't really paying attention to that, and wow, am I glad to be wrong about the the kind of enemies that are in, the fact that there's enemies in this room or whatever. I guess you can't fight while you're on those platforms, but you can fight enemies off the platforms, maybe? Who knows? Destroy it! Yay! It's a bit annoying that the other one ran away, but it's fine. Okay, cool. Better make sure that Tiptoe is active while I'm running through this place. Especially since I know that Metables can appear. I think that the Metables might be more likely to appear than other enemies with that active. just based off that brief experience that I had. Crypto is no longer active. Of course it's not. Doesn't last very long. Kind of annoying that it doesn't last very long. Okay. And now I'm back to another one of these kind of rooms. I gotta wait for that stupid platform. Okay. Come on. Now I've got to worry about this platform right here, which thankfully lined up for me the very first time. And this platform. Yay! Okay, now I'm gonna worry about how this lines up. Good. Tiptoe is no longer effective. That's not a big deal. We're finally at the top. I'll talk to my party. Okay. Now, let's toss some fire into this thing. Onto the altar. Hero places a PilotFire on the altar. Okay. And that should remove the seal for this region. Right? Yep. Wow, that's pretty fancy. Master Hero! Wow, those people came fast. It's like they were following us the whole time. Master Hero, you did it! While I was searching for Anise, it suddenly got light, and all traces of the monsters vanished. I rushed here immediately. Ah, the holy flame. We did it! The seal has finally melted. I don't know how to thank you. Your reward will be bestowed after returning to the castle. First, I must get back to everyone. I'd better light the castle's lamps with the fire. Please excuse me. Would you mind accompanying me to the castle? Come this way. Okay. Oh, it actually took me out automatically. Cool. Now my characters are automatically following this guy. Why is Hero bouncing up and down? Okay. It doesn't do it from the side, but it was doing it from the front. And still controlling him automatically. I'm like, why not just have them appear in front of the king at this point? Alright, Hero, please take the holy flame. Please enter. The king awaits you in the castle. Okay, I finally have control. Oh, cool. You made it, Hero. You are our hero. That sounds funny. It's as if Shark Eye himself has come back. We've much to be thankful for. Hero, you're wonderful. Everyone, thank you for all so much. We'll never forget what you did for us today. Hero, truly, you are a god, like a god walking among the common man. After years of darkness, we had nearly resigned ourselves to our fate. Shark Eye's dauntless courage is what gave us the spirit to survive, and that led us to our encounter with you. I proudly extend the gratitude of the entire kingdom. I have no idea how to repay you, but please take this. It is a legendary sword passed down through history within the Marl Day Dragon family. Shark Eye gave it to me before he set off on his final battle. Nobody deserves to use a sword more than the great hero. We haven't found Anise yet, but if she were here, she would feel the same way. Here it is, the Aquagon sword. Hero received the Aquagon sword. Now use your torch to relight the holy flame of the castle lighthouse. Ah, Your Majesty! That nasty-looking old man is in Anise's room again. What's that? You're calling me a nasty-looking old man. What? Who are you? Oh, I'm I? Oh, it's hardly worth mentioning. I'm the Undersea King, a servant of the Aqua Spirit. The Undersea King? What in the world are you doing here? You've been searching for Anise, have you? I've got a message from her. You said you were the Undersea King. How could you have a message from Anise? Brace yourselves, land dwellers. Anise is at the bottom of the sea. So did she jump into the sea? Why? Wait, you misunderstand. She's not dead. Anise has been praying for God to find a way to let her see her beloved Shark-Eye again. Unfortunately, even if the Demon Lord is defeated, the ship of the Marl Day Dragon will remain in its frozen tomb for hundreds of years to come. The slow thawing process that must take place before Shark-Eye is freed from his icebound shackles would be like an eternity to the likes of a human such as Anise. And so Anise made a wish. She wanted only to live until Shark-Eye awakened. That wish found me, in my realm deep beneath the surface of the sea. My powers may be finite, but I do possess the ability to give life to creatures of the sea. So Anise forfeited her humanity and found renewed sanctuary within the ocean's loving embrace, as she waits eternally for her husband's return. By defeating the monster in the lighthouse, you weaken the evil power in this land, enabling me to fulfill Anise's wish. It can't be. Anise is that sure about this? You must understand that my powers are limited. Once I change Anise into a mermaid and grant her eternal life, I won't be able to change her back. But that way she'll be able to see Shark-Eye when he reawakens. She wanted me to thank you for everything that you've done for her. And do not worry about her future. She is in trustworthy hands. He's floating away now. Wait just a moment. I need to ask you something. Where is the child that Anise was pregnant with? You must know something about that, right? That may be true. The Marl Day Dragon carry the spirit of the Aqua Spirit. They carry the blood of the Aqua Spirit in their veins, rather. Each generation, the son with the mark of the spirit became the leader. It is possible that Shark-Eye's unborn child may bear such a mark. I've spent much time deliberating over this matter. Land dwellers amuse me. Perhaps the child was not kidnapped, but taken to a safer time and placed under the protection of the Aqua Spirit. However, I am normally forbidden from meddling in the affairs of the world of men. As a result, I'm afraid that all I can do is speculate. At any rate, the seal on this land has been broken. May the Spirit grant you her divine protection. Farewell! What boundless love! We must stop our brooding. Anise has chosen her fate. We must allow her to go through with it. First, you must take the holy flame to the castle lighthouse. Now, hero, right this way, okay? That was weird. They just toss it right in there. How did that baby just jump? I'm not gonna complain. The celebratory feast continued into the night, and afterwards the town slept soundly for the first time in years. The next morning, what? Are you leaving? I hate to see you go, but I have a feeling we'll meet again. If you can ever take a break from your journeys, drop by anytime you like. You know, I really haven't told you any of the great stories about Shark-Eye. You've already heard a bit about him from the local bard? There was once a great bard in this land, but he fell sick and he is no longer with us. It's very strange. Perhaps you were dreaming? That is weird. At any rate, I thank you sincerely for your help at every twist and turn. Your story will get passed down through generations forever. Oh, and Hero, it seems through your adventuring, you have laid the groundwork for reuniting our civilization with that of the halflings. Please pay them a visit before you leave. What deep devotion to be willing to be turned into a mermaid to see one's husband again. Ah, to be loved that much. I am envious of Shark Eye indeed. Gee, that Aquagon sword you got from the king sure is cool, Hero. It's too big for me, though. So does that mean that the bard we met was actually a ghost? Or do you think that it was all a dream, Hero? How am I supposed to respond to this? If I say no, then I don't think it was a dream. Yes, it really did happen, didn't it? The world is filled with many strange things. I'm so glad I came on this trip. Use this item in combat, huh? Ooh, that's and only Hero can equip it, which is... There's a reason for that. I'm gonna give that to Hero, and the Miracle Sword to either Gabo or Melvin. I think Melvin can benefit from it the most, so I'll give it to him. Or was it Gabo and Melvin, or Ira and Melvin? Either way. Okay. At any rate, I thank you sincerely for your help at every twist and turn, blah blah blah. Come on. Yeah, we'll be paying the halflings a visit. The soldiers of our kingdom will pass on the techniques learned from you for generations. We can fight on our own if we're ever attacked again. You've taught us that. Above all, we must never lose hope. Thank you so much. What about the, Oh, she's not in here. Okay. So, that was interesting. Anise turned herself into a mermaid. Which is weird. But, whatever. Now we're gonna go to the halflings. And after we visit them, I know that you can get the treasures from them. That's one of the reasons why you want to visit them. Yeah, they still had those treasure chests in the, what do you call it? In the room that the chief was in. Ah, there we go. Oh. I gotta switch them all back over to normal attacks because I fought those medivals. It's a shame that nothing else hits the medivals except for normal attacks and like all or nothing attacks. Okay, cool. You'd think fire-based abilities would work against them, but unfortunately no. They're too fast. They dodge everything. And normal attacks really aren't enough to get rid of them. I had to use Tiptoe again to avoid some of these fights. Otherwise it's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, Tiptoe. Oh look. It's become so much brighter outside. That's impossible. Was the seal broken? Have you succeeded in your quest? Yes. That's more than I expected from a human. I can't understand what would make the halflings want to live in a hole in the ground. The halflings are certainly high-spirited, not to mention stubborn. I hope that this brings the halflings and the coastalites a little closer together. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Oh, they haven't noticed us yet. Great. One of the nice things about giving Melvin the Miracle Sword is I think each hit with Sword Dance will heal him. I think, anyways. It's kind of hard to tell when he's probably not hurt right now and Ira keeps going before him. Oh, a pink pearl was found, huh? I know that I have a couple of those. I bought them a while back. They don't really do anything that interesting, I don't think. Tiptoe is no longer effective, but I'm still going to keep using it anyways. Rock throw on all of these enemies. Come on. Die. Yeah, it didn't mention whether or not it healed Melvin, because he hasn't taken any damage yet. Oh. I missed the turn. Where is it? There it is. Turn, path, whatever you want to call it. Oh, great. Good. These enemies are all weird. Especially the bag. The face. I can accept the tree monster, but a bag monster, really? Like a Pokemon or something? Mimicking different objects. Like the trash bag Pokemon. His name I don't know because I stopped playing those games a long time ago. I didn't stop playing them a long time ago. I actually played Ultra Sun, but oh, is this it? Okay, yeah, I haven't really played too many Pokemon games since then. I haven't played Sword and Shield for sure. This is the grave of our friend, who was attacked by a monster. Thanks to you, we were able to give him a proper funeral. Oh, there were skeletons in here, I remember that. I didn't even connect that at the time. I was just like, oh, there's a monster in here. Now I understand. I'll talk to some of these dwarves while I'm here. I feel much better now that we can gaze upon the source of our cave's luminescence again. Shukrina put her whole heart into it. Talk to this little kid here. Your human features are the stuff of halfling nightmares. Okay, kid. Humans are not inherently evil. Given his love for Shukrina, perhaps the King of Coastal is among the good. You aren't really humans, are you? The Grand Halfling's been waiting for you ever since he sensed the seal of the outside world had broken. This is the Halfling Treasure Storehouse. The Grand Halfling requests an audience with you. I recommend you see him. We shall do just that. With our newfound peace, I assume you're here to convince me to set aside my differences with the King of Coastal. My indifference towards that impotent buffoon aside, I have something to give you. It's in the treasure storehouse, and should prove more than useful to you on your journey than any clumsily crafted human-made equipment ever could. Don't concern yourself any further with the king and I. Even if he doesn't look it, he's quite a good man. He knows how I feel, even if I don't go to all the trouble of telling him. Okay. It looks like the elder rather likes the king after all. King Coastal is sensible and he's smart too. I'm sure he understands. It seems we do not have to worry too much about the relationship between halflings and the coastalites. I too heard what the Grand Halfling had to say. Come in. Okay, let's loot this place. a sea roar staff, a evil turtle heart, what's in this one? A question mark shard. Can't forget those. All these pots and barrels and stuff, nothing in those. A rib. I think that's the last item in this room. I'll use spell very fast. There's no more treasure on this floor. Okay, one last room of people to talk to before I leave this place. The people in this room. Our view of humans remains unchanged. I struggle to see how Shukrina could have been attracted to such humorously distended physical features. Huh. We now know peace, but I will never forgive the monsters. I don't like humans either, but I feel like I can trust you a little. Okay. But nothing happened here. Oh, I guess I gotta go into the cave before I can, I doubt going further into the cave will work. I have to go all the way over here and exit. Now, I'm gonna make my way to the present very fast, and then I'm gonna stop out there. Just in case I decide to do a, what do you call it? A job level grinding video before this one or the next. I'm not entirely sure if I want to yet. I'm getting close to mastering all of the human classes with Hero and Gabo, so that's why I'm considering it. Good grief, how many of these things could there be? Quite crazy. Almost feels like I'm using a whistle to attract them to me or something. Obviously I'm not. I'll activate Tiptoe very fast, just to make sure. There we go. That should help a little. Ah! Ogreling suddenly attacked. A brutal hit only did 25 points of damage. That's with the Tamer class. The Tamer class doesn't exactly have great stats. Okay, cool. Since I don't know if there's going to be like any kind of cutscene when I get back to the present here, because I know that Coastal is the last one of these tablet room regions. You know, you still have this up here, but I don't remember exactly. Like, I know that that's like related to dungeons that you, or not dungeons, but regions that you don't have to visit. Like the question mark shard regions or whatever. Anyways, looking at this, I have no idea where Coastal is on this crazy map at this point. But that's fine, because once I go outside, I can open up the world map and get a better idea of where it is I'm supposed to go. So first of all, use return, go to the Metal King very fast since we have some tiny metals. You can turn those in before I end the video. And, okay, so in the bottom part of the map, kind of like the bottom middle part, is where I think it is. So, I'll visit there eventually. You know, sometime in the next video. Next story video, at least. Yeah, I do have tiny metals. Okay, I still need 3 more to get that Metal King shield. I also have to start recruiting the immigrants sooner rather than later. Just because of the fact that, you know, there are so many that I have to get. But I've been holding off on it because I didn't know what the limit was for the first disc. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. You know, I can always get closer to it. I'll do that. Where is the carpet? Because, why not? There's the, dialect. There's the Great Lighthouse there. There's the Halfling Cave there. And somewhere down over here is the coastal region. And this is where the portal to the between the ruins and the past used to be. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.